My name is Martin O'Malley. I'm from Ballinrobe, County Mayo. I joined the Guards in 1973. I was aged 20 years of age. I joined really because when I was at school, the Christian brother that taught me at school gave us a whole load of applications to make when we were in fifth year. And it wasn't my first choice. First choice was forestry. So I didn't get that, so I went for the Garda Síochána. And previous to that, I was working in Mount Shai prison in Dublin for 6 months. So I felt that enforcing justice or enforcing the law was going to be my life. So that's the main reason why I joined the Garda Síochána. 1973, when I left Templemore, my first station was Ballyshannon. I didn't mind it at all because I didn't know where Ballyshannon really was. Never had heard of it, more or less. But my father and mother thought this was in the border and they didn't like it at all because the Troubles were on at the time. In February 1974 I was transferred to Ballintra, and I knew Ballintra just as a little village. Came out and had a look at it and I said, "Oh, Mother of God," I says, "what have I let myself in for?" Oh, I didn't mind using it at all. There wasn't a thing here at the time, intelligence, and we had to go around. And I thought the best way to get to know the area would be, instead of a car, my own car was used now and again, but if I had a long distance to travel, my own car was used. But the bicycle, I found that you could pull up at a house and you could spend nearly the whole day in the house talking to the people, and you went to a different area every day. So you visited nearly every house in the area. I still have the bicycle. I enjoyed it. The patrol car was kind of what I didn't want it to be. It was easy to get around, but you were passing out houses that you usually called to, and you weren't spending as much time talking to the people. I think there's a lot of the Gardaí that are coming out now are inclined to do their job and not get involved in the community, which is a serious loss to the area, and it's serious loss to the Garda Síochána. I knew the people after so many years, and I knew them when they were kids, and you can't just dismiss them. And if a crime did happen, you could nearly say who did it, because you knew the type of people they were. And it helped an awful lot in solving a lot of crime here. The village itself, well, you have to look at the village. When I came here first, it was 60-40 Protestant. I used to live with my two neighbours are Protestant. And the woman next door, she's since dead, Nellie. And she was real Orange woman. And every 12th of July, she would bring my kids out to the Orange Parade in Rossnola. And I used to have to go out and collect them because she'd have too much taken and wouldn't be able to manage them after a while. But she always looked after the kids for us here. She was our babysitter. It'd be the longest serving village Garda in Ireland for a little station like this. I was 74 to 2012. Great. But I enjoyed every minute of it. I could have retired when I was 50. I didn't retire. I didn't want to retire. I said to myself that I would stick it out until I would have to go, and you have to go when you're 60. So I went when I was 59 because I didn't want to be told, "You're going, get out." I said, "I'd go now. I'm happy in going." Well, I worked it out in such a way. I retired in February and I knew that it was coming into the growing season. I'm an avid gardener. And that was the first thing I spent sowing different things. Vegetables I'm concerned with, more or less. And flowers is not my real thing, but I help out and experiment with different things. Tobacco, I've sowed tobacco and I'm growing it. And it is successful. As you see, I smoke the pipe. And I enjoy smoking the pipe. I never smoke cigarettes.
So you're making most of your retirement now, and you're thoroughly enjoying it.
Oh yeah. Now this weather, the weather this year hasn't been too great, so the garden is finished. Now I have a young dog which I hope to train and get ready, and for maybe shooting. I might go back into shooting again, but I'm not overly anxious about that.
And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.